Hello, everyone. My name is Ben Olswang. I'm VP of Engineering at Symetrix, and today I'm going to deliver a case study of how Symetrix recently added cloud license management to our new line of AVC digital signal processors. For those not familiar with Symetrix, Symetrix was born in 1976 to make tools that deliver brilliant audio quality. As the AV industry has grown and changed, so have we. Today, we create AVC solutions for installations of all sizes, from restaurants to retail to house of worship to transportation. One of our core line of products are AVC digital signal processors like this. These are extremely flexible and are custom configured by our customers for the needed application. This often requires additional functionality that gets added via these hardware option cards for the features that they need. Not every customer needs them, so they add them and purchase them when needed. Now, we recently introduced a new product at Infocom called the Server D100. And for this product, instead of using option cards, we wanted to use software licenses. So these features could be added via software and not have to install an option card. So the question for us in engineering was, how do we implement these software licenses? We looked at the requirements, which included for having our end users and integrators to have the ability to add these licenses at any time via the cloud, and they'd be able to purchase them whether it was the day after installation or 5 years from now. We wanted our integrators to be able to utilize the same workflow they're used to and have the option being a line item on their purchase order. Consultants still need to be able to spec these items as separate line items, and we want this to be easier than it was before. So we looked at a variety of solutions and went with our AV Ops Center, which is built on Excite. The Excite platform is already powering our remote monitoring and management solution. So you can see here, our users can see their various devices and where they're installed, how they're all operating, and if there are any problems, and they can handle those incidents remotely from the cloud when they arise. And the Excite platform had an additional store feature that we wanted to take advantage of, and that's what we utilized to add these capabilities. So now customers can visit the store page and they are presented with the various licenses available to them. There are 4 now for the Server D100. They can choose a license and check out just like you would on any store. It's very easy and straightforward and just utilizes a credit card. Once the license has been purchased and assigned to the account, they just need to assign it to the particular Server D100 they want the license and capabilities on. They click the button, choose the license to enable, and it gets added to the device. Once it's enabled in Excite, in the cloud, they need to transfer that down to the hardware. And this happens automatically, and it utilizes the Excite API. So this is a REST API that we take advantage of and utilize. We've already used it for our remote monitoring and management capabilities. So for us, it was just adding a few more calls for the new get license ability. Then the device firmware securely receives a notification of the new night license and enables the corresponding functionality. So the other workflow I mentioned is that we want our sales team to be able to take an order with those licenses at the time of purchase, so they can be ready and purchased at the same time. And this is pretty straightforward. The sales team receives a purchase order. They go into the back end of AV Ops Center and click to create an order. They choose the number of licenses to add. More than one can be added at a time, and they can attach the original sales order for management purposes. And then a shareable code is generated. That code is simply emailed to the customer, and the new license is assigned in the same way, but now they simply add and enter that license code, and the license is added to the product. So very straightforward to handle whichever way the license is purchased. So this gave us the 2 capabilities we needed, whether purchasing from the cloud or purchasing at the time of ordering the hardware, and consultants can spec these as line items in either case. So it's incredibly easy for both sides, and for us, it was really easy for us to implement. We were able to add this to our existing firmware, especially easily because it already communicated with Excite, and we were easily able to add it to our internal sales workflow. And it's proven incredibly straightforward for consultants, end users, and integrators to take advantage of. So I hope you found this useful, and I appreciate your time. Thanks.